Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos y chicas? Es un gusto para mí saludarlos en esta tarde donde me encuentro en la Ciudad de México para una entrevista especial con nada más y nada menos que el señor Alan Walker. Alan, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. I just arrived here in Mexico yesterday, and so far it's amazing.
So far, so amazing. I was hearing that it's not your first time in Mexico, so you're probably. I'm gonna ask you some things about, food, just to
yeah.
know how much you know about Mexico.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Sure. So, well, let's start from the very beginning. Well, not like the very beginning, but you're 19 years old, right?
Yeah.
So, you started at a really young age, and did you ever felt like it was going to be hard to get where you actually are right now?
I don't actually know what I felt, but I just kept on working and working hard and believing in myself and just put out the music that I like to produce. And then it started to get more recognition on the internet, and things started to get even bigger and bigger. And then I got in touch with my management in 2015, and then we discussed like, what if we make a new song? I mean, like a new version of my old song, "Fade," just to fade it with vocals. And then after that one, everything just blew up.
Yeah. So, how did your family find out that they're like a member of their family was famous, and how they feel about it?
Well, so far my family has been really, really supportive, and it's been pretty much since 2014 when I first released Fade. Like, things have been quite crazy, I would say, because Fade was my breakthrough track on the internet, and it took the gaming community by storm, and that's when we kind of like realized that there was something going on among the music, or on the music scene with Alan Walker, and but I never expected it would get as big as it's now.
It was any comment from your family like, "Hey, you're famous. I saw you. I hear you on the radio," or something like that?
Yeah, like sometimes they're like, oh, I just heard your new song on the radio in the car, and it's pretty cool. Like, and then they're so supportive, and it's really, really helpful.
That's
to
really nice. That's really nice. I believe you quit school, right?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
well, you risk it all to make this decision of being a DJ. So, was there anything else you ever thought you wanted to be instead of a DJ? Like when you're little, you think like, I want to be a lawyer or something like that. Did you have those kinds of thoughts?
Well, I've been thinking about like before I quit school, I was really, really close to get into the military, but I didn't, and that's also good because of the situation that I'm in now. But I was also thinking about either like a fireman or just work at the grocery store that was nearby my home.
Nice. So, what if you had the chance? What would you tell to that little guy? Like, you're gonna be a real famous DJ.
I won't believe it.
So, like, is there any advice you will give him? Like, any thought you had back then?
Well, it's pretty much the same sort of tips that I've been given before, and that is
Yeah.
to never give up, no matter how you feel. And it's one of the main reasons is because you never know when success is coming around the corner, and that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty amazing. So now, at this point of your life, what are your goals? Like, what are you looking for? What is Alan Walker looking for?
Pretty much to release more music, tour more, so I can get a more like a even stronger relationship with my fans and followers in like in a more personal way, like by coming to some events like concerts or whatever that's possible to attend to.
Nice. So, do you have any secret talent that we don't know yet, or that maybe you didn't even know, but you just find out?
Secret talent, I don't actually know, but I would like to draw, and also I'm very fascinated with programming and graphic design, and that's something I've been doing for quite some time, just for fun, I would say.
Yeah, I heard that you were kind of into that like technology stuff, right? So I'm asking you this because what about the acting thing? I mean, I saw you on your video for Alone.
Yeah.
And was it hard to be there? Like, did you ever thought you were going to act on your own videos? Well, it's not like an acting, but how do you feel about it?
I think it was really fun. Like, I'd done it one time before, and that was on the Faded Restrung video that we recorded in Sweden.
Yeah.
And it was really, really fun because it was a whole different experience to do something aside from just making music and touring around the world and playing at festivals or shows.
Yeah.
And I think like it was something really, really fun to do because it was something that took a lot of time, but it was also yeah, really fun, I would say.
Like, did you get tired? Like, it was kind of tired.
On alone, then I was really tired because we had to run around in the mountains and it was really really warm and yeah.
Those are really nice videos, and you look pretty amazing there. So I really have questions about this. I would like to know if there's, I think there's a story behind these videos, and the face mask. Like, can you talk to me about it?
The face mask is pretty much a sign of unity and that anyone can be a walker, and it's just to put on a hoodie and a mask and then you're a walker. I would say like I'm a part of the, I don't know, gang. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I want to be a walker. I think I'm a walker right now, so I will find out one of these. So obviously you're a curious person. We were talking about it before. You learn a lot of things through YouTube tutorials,
Yeah.
and as we said before, you risk it all. And now in your career, do you feel like you have to risk, or you have risked a lot more things, or you're not afraid anymore of those kinds of things?
I'm always afraid of taking like some certain steps, but because there's always going to be a consequence of doing something, and but yeah, like sometimes you gotta live a little on the edge, I would say. But like for example, when I focused, decided to go all in on music, like it was really really risky choice to make, because what if the music didn't work, and then I quit school because I thought like music would work, and then I wouldn't get school papers in them to have in something to lay back on. But no, I would say like in this industry, like, there's a lot of risks you have to take and make for things to work out.
You keep making risk every day, right?
Most likely, I guess so.
So I heard that well, let's just talk about other things, like you would like to collaborate with Sarah Larson, and but talking about the voice that you have on your tracks, how do you choose? How's the process to choose a voice?
Well, it really depends on the voice, and also if the song or if the voice is fitting to the song. Like, because like it doesn't necessarily mean that Sarah Larson would be the perfect voice for the song. It could be anyone. Like for example, we only used Iselin Storlem and Nuni Baus so far on my official singles, and they've been performing really really well. And on one of my new songs, we actually have male vocals, and it's pretty sick.
So if I sing you right now, would you consider me for a song?
Well, it really
If I
depends.
sing well, right?
What?
If I sing well.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like,
Like you-
anything could work. Like, I don't really think like making a song really depends on the name of the person. I really want the song to sound good instead of just getting the exposure for the name.
You just feel it sometimes.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, so now let's go back to something a little bit more personal. Did you have like a guilty pleasure in music? Something you think is maybe awkward for the audience?
Actually,
like?
well, guilty pleasure. I don't know. Like, I love movie soundtracks, and also I listen to rock. Like, and also like Norway is known for black metal, and just having that kind of like touch in your daily life instead of just going all EDM all day every day. I think it's pretty cool to have that kind of like variation, so you have something new to listen to, and also some variation.
Well, that's not a guilty pleasure, but I think people wouldn't know that. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's a pretty amazing taste. And I have another question. Do you guys, like, we know what happened in raves, we know what happened in festivals. Do you guys actually have that rock star life of after parties?
What do you mean?
Like, after parties, like, people think that you go to after parties all day, every day, after your festival, after you play a long festival.
No, not really, because usually when I finish a show, then I'm often tired and really exhausted, or we're gonna go to another like country or city to perform on a new day, and it really depends. Like maybe we just sit down with the whole crew, like celebrate that they just did a show, and then grab a beer or two.
Well, just to relax a little. So you talking about beers? We're in Mexico right now. So have you tried anything in these times that you've been here? And do you remember anything that you tried?
I think it's called Moscal.
Oh, Mezcal. Okay. I was talking about food, but it's okay. Mezcal. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
also, yeah, I tried the infamous tacos.
Yeah. Well, tacos, that's amazing. But did you anything else that you have time to try, like visit and be a tourist sometimes?
No, not really.
I hope you have a time today, or maybe in these days that you're gonna be here in Mexico, and we hope to see you at Monterrey, Monterrey, Mexico. There's a lot of people there waiting for you. So maybe any other festival or something plans for the future for Alan Walker do you have?
Well, I would love to come back to Mexico, and but so far for 2017, there's going to be a lot more touring. I'm still on my US or North American / South American tour, and yeah, I'm going to do a European tour again, I think, and some more shows in Asia, and yeah, it's going to be a crazy packed year. And also we got lots of new songs coming out soon, like both singles and remixes, and no albums or EPs. So yeah, I think 2017 is going to be a pretty cool year.
Well, that's pretty amazing. Thank you very much, Alan, for this interview. I hope to see you very soon in Monterrey, in our city. And well, eso ha sido todo por hoy aquí en D99. Aquí estuvimos con Alan Walker platicando para que ustedes estén pendientes de D99 porque tenemos excelentes entrevistas para ti, siempre generando tus sentidos.